Let me ask you something. Come here. Have you ever seen someone with the exact same camera as you, but for some reason their videos look so much higher quality? Well, that's almost always because of lighting. No lighting, lighting. No lighting, lighting. No lighting, light. Oh, okay, you get the point. From my experience, a cheap camera with good lighting will always be better than an expensive camera with no lighting. Now, when it comes to making good lighting gear, NEEWER is one of the best there is. And thanks to them, I was able to get my hands on their RGB62 magnetic video light. Is this the best light you can get for content creating? Let's find out. These will be my honest thoughts as someone who's been creating different styles of content for the past 4 years, and I have not been asked to say anything specific, so just keep that in mind. Get you some ASMR. Ooh, I didn't know this. You get 2 lights. I had no idea. That's a huge plus. I mean, first impressions, I love that there's 2 lights and not just one. I don't know if this is like I got sent a 2-pack out specifically or if they all come in 2, but either way, I'm not complaining. This is great. The lights come in this like plastic packaging. Comes with the 2 lights and 2 USB-A to USB-C cables. Feels like everything is USB-C nowadays, so thankfully it's not micro USB. But the lights look good quality so far. I love how small they are. The buttons are super accessible on the back. There's cold shoe mounts around. There's a 1/4-inch thread on the bottom. I'll dive into the more specifics of all the features as the video goes on, but I like it so far. They don't look or feel cheap. On the back, you have buttons to power on the light if it wants to turn on. Hold on, he's a little shy, just give him a second. There we go. But you have your standard controls on the back for things like brightness, color temperature, and RGB as well. But the first thing I want to dive into is the customization within the NEEWER app. Most portable lights this size usually don't come with in-app controls. It's usually just all on the back, so I'm interested in what that looks like. Matter of fact, I'm gonna test this out right now. My camera died mid-recording earlier today, so I have some of this set up already, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna try and remove it and just start fresh. All right, that should be all removed. So both lights are off right now. Let me see if it's as simple as just adding a device, and yeah, they're both there. It's really all it takes. I love the look and simplicity of the app. You can turn the lights on and off from your phone. I'm not sure if they have smart device capability with whatever your home system is, but before any of that, let's look at the actual features inside the app and how you can customize the lights. Here you have your basic brightness and temperature controls. You can customize these on the back of the light as well. It is a lot more convenient on the app though, and faster. You can even change, is this the tint? That is super interesting. I never see lights offer this. I will say, I don't know if it's super noticeable on these, but I mean, the fact that it's there is nice. Let me see light sources. This is interesting. There's different kinds of modes. Like here, there's studio bulb, modeling lights, white halogen. I can't read. I don't know how to say that. Horizon daylight, a lot of different modes. And these are just some of the preset ones. I wonder if they have like RGB preset stuff. We're all here for RGB. Okay, the RGB customization is in the effects tab right up here. Right now it's in party mode. Lighting mode is interesting and bright. Wow, paparazzi, that's crazy. Explosion, that's kind of cool. Wedding, oh wow. Okay, hue flash, this just, can you change the color for this? Oh, you can. Yeah, I mean, overall a lot of the customization is very unique. There's a lot of options, but if you just want basic RGB, they have that as well. They have the whole slider. Let me turn on the brightness so you guys can see it. But yeah, you have full customization. I'm just scrolling through right now on the circle. The lights are responding immediately. You would think there'd be some kind of delay with Bluetooth and connecting to a phone, but nah, they're super responsive. Okay, this is, I'm on the music effect. It says FX music. So every time I talk, it lights up. I'm trying not to blind you guys. I'm trying my best to showcase all this. But yeah, a lot of features with this. I love the customization and versatility you can have. I feel like the sheer amount of customizing you can do opens so many doors to kind of express your creativity and really express yourself through whatever you're recording. Next, I want to actually dive into the versatility and the different ways you could use a light like this. The size of this is a huge plus. It literally fits in my hand and weighs less than 4 ounces. So obviously it's not going to be heavy to carry, but more importantly, it's not going to be heavy when attaching it to a camera. Let's say you want to vlog or record B-roll, whatever you might want to do. The light is super lightweight and essentially always allows you to have good lighting. I mentioned the cold shoe slots, and that's really convenient because let's say you're vlogging, right? You could even attach a shotgun mic to the light and then attach the light to your camera. Now you have an external mic with good audio, good lighting for your face, and obviously your camera. And unless your camera is heavy itself, this it feels like you're carrying nothing. Like if I'm being honest, it doesn't get much more compact than this. Not only are the cold shoe mounts nice, if you have a tripod where you want to mount the light, there's a 1/4 inch thread on the bottom as well. And you can set this on a tripod and really put it anywhere you want. There's so much you could do with a light like this. Using it to light your face, it could be white, it could be different colors if you want to kind of spice up your video background, which is something I like to do, and lighting is still something I'm learning. But if I was starting fresh and I had something like this, I would use it. Oh yeah, before I move on, I mentioned these are magnetic, and I don't really have anything to attach them to, I don't think, but let me just... I think that's convincing enough. I don't need to explain magnetism. But yeah, if you don't have a tripod for whatever reason and you see a magnetic surface or something you think you could attach the light to, just like imagine this was a wall or like a pole. Just you could turn the light on and then there, you have lighting with no tripod. I'm gonna keep saying it, the versatility with these is honestly crazy. But moving on, all of these features are great, but what about the battery life? Well, NEEWER claims that these will last you anywhere from 2 to 8 hours, which sounds a little broad, but I believe it. Mainly because I really don't think you're gonna burn through these in 2 hours unless you're recording at 100% brightness, just leaving it running for 2 whole hours. Usually that's a little overkill. Maybe you're doing it for a half hour or an hour max. I mean, your situation is different. I don't know what you might be filming, but nevertheless, you can always change the brightness level. The chargers are a big help. Not only these, but I feel like everybody has a USB-C cable sitting around. And if you really are worried about battery life for your situation, I would use 1 light at a time. That would get you to 4 hours. But if you're turning the lights on in moments at a time and not blasting them at 100%, I'm sure you'll be fine. The fact that they can survive for up to 8 hours is honestly more than enough. And considering that these come in such a small form factor, you can let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments, but I really don't think there's much of a trade-off. Now for my final thoughts on these, I really do think they can help elevate your content. Whether you're a beginner who's only just starting to get the hang of lighting, if you want a versatile light that can truly do it all, or if you just want lights to add on to your already existing lighting setup, which is the case for me. There's not really anything else I can recommend. You really do get your bang for your buck with these. They're super easy to use, especially because they have in-app controls. And I feel like they really do meet the needs for streaming, YouTube videos, vlogging, video work, whatever you might be doing. These might be the lights you need, especially as a portable option. Big thank you to NEEWER for sending these out. Again, I was not asked to say anything specific. These are my honest thoughts. If you want to look into these or maybe pick them up for yourself, I have my link in the description that will directly support me. If you have any questions on the product or if you just enjoyed the video, make sure to let me know down in the comments. And if you're a content creator or do video work, let me know what kind of stuff you do. Thank you guys for watching. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next video.